Whew. I know what you're thinking. Where's Cartoon Man? I miss him. Where is Cartoon Man? I saw something today that galvanized me so much that I needed to sit down today and make this. By the way, I got remonetized thanks to that last video I did. Haven't done a proper thank you yet, but I will. Let's stay on topic for a second. Let me fix this real quick. A lot of you correctly pointed out that I was using a snowball last time, so I stole this from Otstarva's FAQ. Originally, I was making The Jerk's Guide to Lethal Company, but no, sir. It's The Jerk's Guide to Silent Hill Ascension now, baby. I'll still make that one. I wrote like a script for it. We'll do it. Give me a bit. By the way, Dead by Daylight fans, I ain't forgetting you. Behavior helped make this. So what is Silent Hill Ascension? A while back, Konami decided to do a live stream that they are revitalizing Silent Hill. And you know what? Not all of it's bad. They made the recently okay Silent Hill a short message. But they did not just announce good things. They announced a new TV show called Silent Hill Ascension. A TV show with game elements, I might add. I wish you guys caught that on my monitor. What the fuck? Silent Hill Ascension is built as an animated show where the community makes choices that then impact the story later on. Which is to say, Battle Pass, and if you want to buy a sticker that says, "It's trauma," you've come to the right place. I really hope this isn't picking up how squeaky my chair is. Did you hear that? If you boot up the show, what you will be met with is insane mediocrity. Essentially, there are a handful of protagonists, and every single time a scene ends, it will usually prompt the community to make a choice. You vote using a currency you gain by watching the show. Also, it's really confusing. Why? For fun. Effectively, the game is split into two timelines. Silent Hill as a force or a series has been reduced less to a place and more of like a magic concept that just Kratos style exploded all over the fucking world. So we have two timelines. We have a couple of Americans in a place called Hope's Junction and a couple of people in a different country on the other side of the world. What country are they from? Hold on, let me go to work real quick. In Norway. Okay, the other part of the game is in fucking Norway. In Pennsylvania, it's about a cult trying to stop something called the Withering. In Norway, we have a totally different group of people that are hated by their entire town while monsters invade and start trying to kill them. As you look at the footage I have placed here, you might start to say, wow, this looks really weird. Fuck, I'm losing my shit. I need to... Sorry if this isn't what you guys were expecting, by the way. You might be wondering why not a lot of people are talking about it when, this is basically the Silent Hill version of The Room that isn't Silent Hill's version of The Room. To actually play and use its mechanics, they have chosen, the nicest time to watch Silent Hill Ascension, that being 10 at night Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in the UK, good luck, I guess. See, if you're like me, who stays up late to watch Silent Hill Ascension because no one loves me, this is what you might be treated to.
No, you fucking apologize to me.
Wait! Don't shoot! Please!
What are you doing out here? You could have been killed.
I'm just foraging for wild berries. I swear.
Play with me! That's it. Go upstairs to your room. You're in timeout, young lady. No!
Faith!
Say you're sorry.
I've been rooting for berries and other things for several seasons now. I like to make jams. I sell them in town. I could bring you some.
So you might be wondering, why are all of these scenes so awkward? Because it is airing multiple times a week without a script. It is likely that these people are putting the tracks on the train as it's driving, meaning both the animators and the writers don't know what this story is about. I could go in further. There is one character who is very much set to have an interesting redemption arc, but because the audience controls him, he comes to the least interesting conclusion possible. And part of the reason why people will come to such uninteresting conclusions is because of the way that the choices are set up. Damnation, suffering, and redemption. So, most people, presumably because they don't want to see the worst things happen to the characters, always go with redemption. I'm going somewhere with this, by the way. You'll see me later. If you actually reach the insanely late hour that they expect you to watch Silent Hill Ascension, you can be treated to these QuickTime events. This shows everyone watching that live stream the exact same QuickTime event. If you fail them, it reduces the character's hope. If the character's hope gets too low, the show will kill them off. Presumably, if the character's hope gets high enough, they'll be redeemed and get a happy ending. So we have a melting pot of decisions motivated by the community while also having terrible writing and terrible animation. However, because I'm me, there are some good parts about the show. Occasionally, some of the monster design could be very fucking creepy. And I actually think some of these choices would be interesting if they were not broken into good, neutral, and bad. Because with good, neutral, and bad, of course everyone wants a happy ending. But if everyone's making the good choice all the time, there's no tension. Why would I ever expect anything to go wrong if the community has been consistently saying, I want happy ending? But occasionally, people do not want to make the good decision. Take Rachel Hernandez. This is a character who has, for the most part, been really boring and done nothing to help anybody except start the problem in the first place. So the community has just decided that they really hate Rachel. Not enough to pick, the damnation ending. No, she's still on redemption. But, because these operate on meters instead of blank stats that we don't know about, when the option to cut out her fucking eye came up, people said, well, I would sure like that. And this is where the show starts to become quite fucking funny to watch. And one of these goofy choices is part of the reason why I'm making this video today. I don't think you guys understand. I don't think you guys understand how much I like it. Where is it? All right. I bought this. This is a Toby Celli poster. I bought this. I hang it on my wall because I'm fucking insane. I need you to look at it. Look at this goofy thing. It was printed in awful quality, by the way. So, like, the darkness on the half, that's not my camera. You just can't see the right side of the fucking thing. The cult in Pennsylvania is trying to stop this withering. And to that point, I need to introduce you to 3 characters: Xavier, Krista, and Eric. By the game standard, Eric is one of our protagonists, meaning that the fanbase has genuine control over what he says and does. Remember Rachel, that character no one liked? He's her wife. There's a reason they're not in the same part of the story anymore, because people actually sort of like Eric. He's a down-to-earth, mostly normal guy. However, Xavier sure as fuck is not. Xavier is the leader of the Foundation. Mostly it's just the name of the cult I've been bringing up multiple times. And finally, we have Krista, which is, for the most part, a character that butts heads with Rachel sometimes, and is also a woman. Xavier comes up with a great plan to stop the withering. He corners Eric as a new initiative and says, I want you to join us in the merging ceremony. Do you want to know what the merging ceremony is? I'm gonna play the clip.
To truly become part of this community, really protect it, you must share yourself with the entire Foundation. High-level members of the Foundation harnessed every defense against the Blight, including physical intimacy. Through the merging ceremony, we see the spiritual benefit of communal intimacy, and so will you. Do you really want to be a member of the Foundation?
Of course I do.
Then I will see you at the ceremony.
So anyway, now that orgy to save the world is on the table, what are the choices that are offered to players? On Redemption, you have get Krista out of the orgy. On Damnation, you have be the main character. And what do we have in the middle but the single word watch? I'm trying really hard to keep my composure. That is a community choice for cuckoldry, presented to everyone at large. And now, you see the reason I am making this video. The community of Silent Hill Ascension does not enjoy the idea of Eric sitting there with a goofy little bunny mask on, fully clothed, watching his entire town have sex. And you see, I think that's a really good outcome for this story. If you sign up for Silent Hill Ascension, go on the website, you will gain free influence points. The more of these influence points you use, the more your vote means. You start off with around 1,000, maybe 2,000, I'm not sure on the exact number. Otherwise, there's nothing really stopping you from just putting the show on in the background, not watching it, then coming back to like 12,000 points. If this video has reached the right psychotic lunatics, then I'm hoping it does, I would say there's no harm in a massive amount of people going to this website and voting for Eric to watch strangers have sex. That is the entire reason I made this video, by the way, to rig the voting in favor of cuckoldry. I don't normally like to do a prelude to a video, but if Silent Hill Ascension goes into a tailspin and fucking explodes, I could easily see myself making a full video with Cartoon Man talking about how fucking strange it is. This time with an actual script. But you want to know the best part? This isn't the first time Xavier has asked Eric to commence with the merging ceremony. Remember Krista? First thing he wanted him to do was cheat on his wife. The developers, doubled down on mandated intercourse for the plot to continue. The community, because they think Eric is a good guy, did not have him cheat on his wife with Krista. A couple episodes before this, Xavier just walked in and said, you should hook up with Krista. I think that would really save the world. And because the community likes Eric and doesn't want to give him damnation points, they said, nuh-uh, man, we're way above that, despite the fact that they're about to get Rachel killed. His wife. I genuinely really want to make a full video on Silent Hill Ascension. I've been working on a lot of things. I've got like a manga in the works. I really needed to sit down. Also, frankly, I've been getting stun locked on a lot of my content, so that's why I really needed to sit down and make this. Also, because I want to see, at the very least, that number go up a little. You only have a single day to do this, so if it doesn't happen, oh well. I don't have, like, that much power, I assume. I don't think I can, like, roll the world over with a single YouTube video, but I would really want to try. Fuck. More videos on the way. I needed to talk about this. I've been watching it with people, and I feel like no one else is actually seeing what the fuck is happening on this website. To watch Silent Hill Ascension, you need to go to a website, type it in. More content on the way. Thank you for watching this. Next video, we'll have Cartoon Man, and hopefully it'll all be okay. Alright, I'm gonna put this down like my sword that banishes the night that you people made me get because you kept calling me broke. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully the next Silent Hill Ascension video I make is a lot longer and a lot more interesting. Take care.